What's up, Roulette Fools? Brent with AOB here. Get a lot of questions. Hey, how do I get my money from my bank to my casino? So I'm going to show you right now how you do it. So you have these four entities. You have your bank account. You have an exchange. Coinbase is one of the most popular. There's also Robinhood. And you have a wallet, a personal wallet, a middle wallet, and you have the casino as the last stop. So we're going to go from the bank to Coinbase, Coinbase to the middle wallet to casino. Seems complicated. It really isn't, okay? So the first step is you have your money in your account, right? The second step you're going to do is go set up an account, let's just say at Coinbase, and hopefully you spell it better than I spelled it right there, the exchange with two G's. That's how cool this is, exchange with two G's. So you're going to go set up a Coinbase account, and you can do these all at once. So, well, you got your bank account. You're going to go and go to coinbase.com, set up your Coinbase account, and just have it there. The third thing you're going to do is you need to go get yourself a wallet. So you can get one at exodus.com, Kraken, xt.com, or you can get Uniswap. Now, xt.com is just a website and you upload it and it holds everything. Exodus and Kraken and like Uniswap, those are actually apps on your phone and on your desktop, and your crypto, you have it, you control it. There's no website, right? It's not an exchange or anything. So you own it. They can't do anything because you own it. There's no terms of service. And that's why you need that middle wallet, because if you try to send money directly from Coinbase or Robinhood or any of these big brokerages directly to the casino, they will shut you down because it's against their terms of service to send money to online casinos. So don't do it. So you're going to you have your bank, you're going to set up your account at Coinbase, you're going to get and either choose Exodus, Kraken, XT, or Uniswap, and you're going to get that. And then last but not least, you have your casino account. All right. So just make sure you have all your accounts there and everything set up. And I'm going to show you Coinbase and the middle wallet and the casino as we go along, but get those all set up so you're ready to go. All right. Now you get those all set up. You got your bank account money, and we're going to then send it to Coinbase. So here is the Coinbase homepage, and yours will all be zeros right here because you won't have any money on it, okay? So the very first thing you're gonna do is you set up your account, and then you're gonna come over here and you'll see it over here. I'm not gonna go into details. I'm gonna let you it's very easy to use, figure it out. If you have questions, get in our Discord. We have a sub channel specifically for crypto if you have issues on how to set this up. But basically, once you create your username and password here, you're going to link your bank account, okay? And over here, it'll tell you because you won't have anything linked, and you can just follow the cookie crumbs and set up your bank account. Now, once your bank account is linked, they might make a couple small deposits, and it might take a couple days, and you'll have to come back and tell them what those are. So there might be some sort of verification process. I can't exactly remember. Once you get your account linked up, then you can come down here and you see deposit cash, all right? And that's exactly like it sounds. You're gonna pull up and you're gonna say, okay, I wanna deposit this much cash, and it's gonna say I'm gonna transfer it from here. Self-explanatory, boom, done. Now, that money arrives and you have it here. Now, that's as cash. Now you're gonna buy cryptocurrency. And for many of you, this will be the very first time, so pretty awesome. And it seems inundating and complicated at first, but once you do it a couple times, you'll go, oh man, that's easy. It's like playing roulette or craps, right? Looks complicated, but once you kind of learn it, you go, no, this is actually really simple. So the first thing you're going to do two things. One is if you're going to buy cryptocurrency for the sole purpose of funding a casino accounts, I highly recommend you buy USDC crypto, not Bitcoin, not Litecoin, not any of those things, right? Buy USDC. Two reasons. One, it's free to buy. So when you buy it on Coinbase or Robinhood, they'll let you buy as much as you want for free, no fees. You buy Bitcoin, they're going to charge you big fees. Number two, USDC is actually tied to the US dollar. Think of it as the US dollar. Therefore, it doesn't go up and down. It's not something that people are buying and trading at higher and lower levels like Bitcoin, where it can go way high or it can go way low. This is really good. Not only are you getting to buy USDC for free, but when you finally fund your casino account, we have members who have it in Litecoin or Bitcoin. And then when the market starts crashing, they're like, my casino balance is going down. because you're holding it in the casino as Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin drops, so shall your casino balance. If you have USDC, it's the same as cash, US dollar, and it's not going to be, I mean, it might very slightly within pennies go up and down, but for the most part, you don't have to worry about it. So win-win. So the first thing you're going to do is you upload your money. Now you're going to need to purchase Ethereum. That's your first thing. Now listen to me again. You need to purchase a small amount of Ethereum. So you can come down here and you see send crypto, receive crypto, dash, buy. We're going to buy, okay? And I'm going to drop this down where it says buy USDC. The first thing we're going to do is this one right here, Ethereum ETH. We're going to buy some of that. You need very, very little, like $5 is going to last you forever. Why? Because when we get to the middle wallets, the Kraken or Exodus, there are small, we're talking pennies. There are some very small, that's what's called gas fees to send the money. All right. Don't get too into it. Just think of it as a postage stamp. That's the fee for sending the money from one place to another. And that middle wallet only accepts being paid that fee in Ethereum. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy just a little bit of Ethereum, just a couple bucks. Okay. Now you put that in there. You put how much, you put down here, how much do we want to buy? Actually, that's up here. So we're going to buy just $5 worth of Ethereum. And we're going to review our order. Okay, looks great. Buy it now. Boom. Now you have Ethereum sitting in your wallet. Now you're going to go back and with whatever remaining balance or however much you want, we're going to do the same thing, except we are going to buy USDC and I'm going to put the remaining amount of my money. Oop, that's 100,000, which you're not going to do that. Okay, well, maybe you are. But we're going to buy $100 or $1,000, right? And I'm not going to actually buy it. So once I have that, I say pay with, and I'm going to buy USDC. Just take a second and double check that these are all right. Pay with. I'm going directly from my checking account because once you trade on Coinbase a lot, pretty soon there's no wait periods. When you first upload and you buy your Ethereum and your USDC, they're going to say it's yours, but you can't send it for usually 5 to 7 business days. This is for a while until they know who you are and you get. So I've traded enough to where they're like, I don't even need to upload my money first. I can come in here and say, I want to buy USDC directly from my checking account. I want $100,000 worth. I'll hit buy. It will give me that USDC immediately because I've already established a relationship and a transaction history with them. They know I'm good for it. And then I can also send that out immediately. You might have a 5 to 7 day waiting period before you can send out the crypto once you buy it. Okay. So same thing. We buy our USD. Perfect. We have it. All right. Now we have USDC and Ethereum sitting in our account. It's got the 5 to 7 days wait period. Second step is you're going to go to your middle wallet. In this case, I'm using Exodus. You're going to, and you can go to the website, exodus.com here, and you actually download it. You don't even sign up on the website. You download an app for Windows. You can also download the app for your phone. Okay, you download it. Once you get it downloaded, let's go see what this app looks like. Okay, so here I am. I'm in my Exodus. This is my desktop Exodus app, and it's very lightweight. It's very easy to use. And this is our portfolio button up here. There's really not much to this app. And you can see here it says, Brent, you have one asset. I can put my mouse over it and it tells me I have Litecoin in there. And I just sent some Litecoin in there to test it because I had some Litecoin sitting in one of my casino accounts. So I just had it sitting in there. I'll probably send this back out. So you're not going to have anything in here, but what you are going to do is you're going to come to this wallet area up here. And you are going to go with this add more. You're not going to have Litecoin like I have up here. You're going to have nothing. And you're going to go potentially add more. And it's going to say, okay, what do you want to add? What do you want to bring in? And we're going to type in we're going to type in ETH at first. And we're going to type in Ethereum right here. Ethereum, ETH, okay? Don't choose these other ones, just Ethereum over the Ethereum network. All right. Now we have ETH over the network, the Ethereum network. Remember, it's not just the crypto. That's the coin that you're doing. The network, which also can have the same name, by the way, is, think of it as plane, trains, and automobiles. That's where you're sending it, how you're sending it there. So the crypto and how I'm sending it there. Now, some crypto, they don't have a choice. Like Bitcoin, you don't have a choice of which type of network protocol do you want to send it on. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. That's all you get. And there's a couple more like that. But for the time being, Ethereum, we're sending Ethereum on the Ethereum network. We want to receive that. So we're going to click receive it. Okay. We're going to click receive, and it's going to give me my house address. That's like mailing a letter, right? So we need to know what the address is of our house. And again, you see your Ethereum address on the Ethereum network is this. We're going to copy it. Once you copy that, we're going to head back to Coinbase. Okay. We're going to head back to Coinbase and we're going to send it. All right. Let's go back to Coinbase. Okay, so we come back to Coinbase. We can see that we have our assets over here, and we're going to go send crypto. Okay, we're going to send crypto. Now, it's going to say, what is your address? I have recent addresses in here from where I sent. Yours will be empty. You're going to come up here to the email address, invoice, or ENS. You're going to click in there, and you're going to paste the address that you just sent, and it'll show up here and go, are you sure? Is this it? And we're going to, yeah, that's it. We're going to click it, and it's going to say, what is it that you want to send? And we're going to go down and you're going to have ETH, right? Because I don't have any, but you will show ETH and USDC in here. The first thing you're going to send is ETH. So you're going to click it. I don't have any in my, I don't own any in here, but it'll look like this. So you're going to check and it'll say ETH, and then it's going to say, what network do you want to send it on? Remember, Ethereum is the coin, but we have some options on how we want to send it. We chose the default, which is usually always on all these coins, Ethereum as our default. So now we're going to say we want to send it on Ethereum. So I'm going to put however much you want to send Ethereum. Like I said, you should only be sending a couple bucks, right? Like $3 or something, $5 if you want. We're going to preview it. Okay, this is where I want you to stop and slow your roll. We are sending $3 in USDC. Now yours is going to say ETH. I don't have an ETH. So yours is going to say send $3 in ETH, and the network, Ethereum. I want you to stop. I want you to go back to your middle wallet, in our case, Exodus, and we're going to go double check. Let's go back. Okay. So I pop back here and I'm just going to do a last second check. Your Ethereum address on the Ethereum network, okay, is this. Okay, ETH on the ETH network, check. We're going to go back to Coinbase right now, and we're going to review. Again, remember, mine's supposed to say ETH, and you're going to go, okay, send in ETH, the network ETH. They must match, both of them. If you send ETH over a different network, like Polygon or whatever, and there's other choices there. Don't worry too much about those other ones right now. Just send everything over the ETH network. If you send it over a different network than what the address is, guess what? It's going to the wrong house. It's not going to show up. Your letter isn't going to get there. They both have to match. Slow down, take your time, go back and forth. We have had members. I've done it. Get in a rush. Don't look at the network correctly and send it. It can be gone. Now, luckily, they sent it to the casino, and the casino was able to go and find it and give it to them. Okay. But in many cases, it's gone. All right. So now that you checked ETH, we send it now. Boom, it's gone. Now you can go back to your wallet in Exodus or Kraken or XT.com and sometimes in a few minutes, sometimes in 15, 30 minutes. Okay. Usually it's pretty fast. It gets there. Now in our Exodus wallet, we have ETH, and the ETH is there to pay for any kind of sending fees that we might get in the future. And we're only talking pennies, okay? The next thing to do, we're going to repeat the same thing. We're going to go to Exodus again, okay? And this time we want to deposit USDC. So I'm going to come back up here to this add more button here. I'm in the wallet, add more. And it says search for assets, USDC. Looky, USDC. And now it has USDC with the different networks. USD over ETH, which is the one we're always going to select. You got different networks here. SOL stands for Solana. POL stands for Polygon. And there's nothing wrong with those networks. But for right now, until you learn a little bit more, just keep USDC over the ETH network. So we're going to select it. And there it says, we want to receive it. We're not sending it yet. We want to receive it. Same thing. It's going to give us this address. We're going to be low and slow your USDC address on the ETH network. Okay, good. Copy it. Now we're going to go back to Coinbase. Let's go. Okay, same thing here. Down here, we're going to send crypto and we're going to put the address in there. Okay, we'll select it right here. We're like, yep, that's it. And we're going to choose USDC because that you'll have USDC. I now have USDC and select the network. You're going to select, that's right, ETH, Ethereum, which is the default. And you're going to put in whatever amount you want. Maybe you just hit the max because you're going to send it all there. Now, again, you're going to stop here. You're going to look at this for a second and go, okay, send USDC over the network Ethereum. I'm going to go back. I'm going to Alt Tab and just go back to my desktop Exodus app. And I'm going to look and see that that address that I'm receiving it is correct. It's USDC over ETH. Please, for the love of everything, take the time to go back and forth and check it a couple times, because if you don't, I promise you will make an error at some point. You'll be too much in a rush and that money could very well be gone. Okay. Once we double check, we hit send now, and you can see there was a small network fee of 18 cents that they'll deduct out of the balance here. Okay. Now that's what I like about Coinbase. That's what I like about xt.com, which is another middle exchange, is that you don't have to have a second currency, a second crypto, Ethereum, as the fees. You know, they take it right out of whatever you're sending. But the wallets for Exodus and Kraken are so easy and so nice. It's worth the one time of sending Ethereum there. Okay, now we got our money into our middleware wallet. Let's go back to Exodus. Okay, so we're at Exodus. We hit here. Now we go, okay, we have our wallet. Your currencies will show up in here. You'll have an ETH and you'll have a USDC. We're going to send the USDC. So pretend my Litecoin is USDC. We're going to click on it and it's going to show you how much you have here in US dollars, as well as the actual number of US LTC coin or USDC that you have. And we are going to say we want to send it because we want to send it from here to our casino. So what's the next thing we do? We need to know where we're mailing this to. So we need to go find the home address of our casino wallet, right? Just like we did here, we got to do that one more time. All right, so let's head over to the casino and take a look at that. Okay, so I'm in my casino and I'm going to give you two examples of casinos because so you can kind of see it's all the same process. It's just the interface may be slightly different. This one is Stake US and it's a little bit funky because it's a social casino. And so they have Stake Cash, which is the exact same thing as actual US cash. And they have fake gold coins that you can play with and they're not real. We're going to come up here to wallet. And we are going to come down here and we're going to buy, in the case of Stake US, we're going to buy gold coins. Don't worry about it. You're going to buy gold coins. For every gold coin you buy, they're going to be giving you one Stake Cash, which is equal to $1 US. Okay. So it doesn't even matter which one you select here. So we're going to click that and we're going to say we want to buy crypto, proceed to payment. And it says, what kind of crypto do you want to upload here? Well, we're doing USDC. So we're just going to scroll down a little bit and there it is, USDC. What's the network? That's right, ETH. And I'm going to look here a couple times. I'm just going to, okay, slowing down, USDC on the ETH network. Here is my home address. I'm going to copy it. Now we're going to head back to our Exodus wallet and we're going to send it. Let's go. Okay, so we're back in our Exodus wallet. I'm going to go send. And it's going to be an ETH address, okay? It's not going to say Litecoin. It's going to be ETH, and you're going to paste the address in here. Now, it's smart enough to know to go, wait a second. This is not a Litecoin address. So you're going to get this thing, and it's going to say, please double check. Now, it's not going to stop you from sending it. It's just kind of alerting you. They're not going to stop you, okay? And you put in the amount that you want here. Let's just say half of it, and you're going to send it, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to come up and it's going to tell you there's a 0.015 cent fee, and they're going to take that out of your Ethereum that you have in this account, okay? Once you do that, once you put the right address before you hit send, you're going to go back to the casino, make one last check, USDC over Ethereum, come back here. It should say USDC up here, and it should say ETH network, right? So this should be USDC, and this should say ETH network. If that all matches up, hit send, boom. Now, let's go back to our casino. Now, you can just close this down. You don't need to do anything with this. You can close this down, and you're just going to wait now. And usually, again, it just takes a couple minutes, and suddenly you'll get a notification from the casino. You'll also see your balance go bing, and there is your $100, $500, $1,000, whatever it is. You're done. Start playing. Now, you want to withdraw your money. Well, the first thing you got to know is almost all the casinos, not always, there's some edges, but like stake.us, however much you deposit, you have to gamble that amount 3 times over. So if I deposit $100, they make me wager $300 before I can withdraw my money. If you go to shuffle or raised, it's a 1x rollover. So you only have to wager at 1 time. Okay. So that's how that looks. But let's go take a look at what some of the other casinos look like. Okay. And you'll just see how it's exactly the same, but it's different. Okay. So here is raised. This happens to be raised. Same thing, right? It doesn't say exactly the same, but we're going to go right here. You'll see my balance. I'm going to go cashier, and it's going to say, I want to deposit, and I'm going to come down here and choose USDC. I'm going to make sure ETH, by the way, and this, pay attention, ETH is also called ERC20. So just remember that ETH is also called ERC20. So don't get confused when you see that. When in doubt, stop, get in our Discord, go into the crypto channel and ask before you send the money if you're not sure. But right now, ETH, I'm telling you, is the same as ERC20. So now I got USDC, I got the network ERC20, which is ETH, Ethereum, and I have my address here. I'm going to copy my address. It says up here we're copied. And guess what? We're going to go back to Exodus. We're back here, and guess what? We're going to do the same thing again. We are going to come and we're going to choose our USDC, not our ETH. We're going to choose our USDC. We're going to say send it. We're going to put the address in there. We're going to go back and forth to each site, make darn sure that it's there. And then we're going to hit send, and we're going to get to go back to our casino. And that's where we're going to play. Okay. Bingo. You're done. Okay. Now, when you're ready to send it back, let's head back to the casino. When you're ready to send back, you literally just do the exact same opposite. You're going to come here to wallet, and you're going to say redeem. Redeem means take it out, right? Or send it. Redeem it, and we're going to redeem crypto. Proceed to redemption. And then it's going to be like, hey, what do you want? Now, on stake.us only, whatever your last crypto is that you send to your wallet, because they convert all, no matter what crypto you send to stake.us, they convert it all to stake cash, SC, which is equal to $1. But whatever the last currency that you sent it in, that's the only crypto that you can pull it out as. In your case, just stick with USDC. You won't have a problem. So in this case, say stake cash amount, we're going to send max. Here, I only have a choice, LTC. There's no drop down because I put LTC in there. I had some LTC laying around. They'll only let me come out. Now, if I were to go to my wallet and send even $5 worth of USDC here, the next time I open this up, the only choice I have to withdraw all my money will be USDC, okay? It's going to say estimated redemption is going to be 1.232 LTCs, and I'm going to put the address from my middle wallet when I receive it, right? It's going to be the opposite. I'm going to go to my wallet again, just like you did from Coinbase to your wallet. You go to your wallet, you get your mailing address, USDC over the ETH network. You're going to come here, you're going to paste that in. You're going to make sure that this says USDC and it'll have the ETH network here. Okay. LTC doesn't have it. So we're going to put it there. You want two-factor authentication enabled on all these things. You're going to enter in that code and you're going to hit redeem and it'll end up in your wallet. Once it gets to your wallet, you can hold it there and that's fine. Or you can send it to Coinbase. From Coinbase, you can send it to your bank account. Now, I know what you're saying. You're like, man, oh, live Brent, that seems like I'm going to have to spend an entire day just to put money here. And that's not true at all. Once you get comfortable with this, it's very, very quick. It's very fast. You're going to be doing this like it's nothing else. Okay. So just do it. Take your time the first couple times. Make sure you get everything all set up. And if you have any questions at all, get into our Discord. The link is below in the description. Get in there. We have a crypto channel. Ask away. Tons of people with a lot of great experience will help walk you through it step by step. Now, that's all there is to it. You are done. You are now a crypto master and you can start playing. Now, before you do anything, just again, please make sure you're gambling with disposable income, okay? And prepare your wait period. By the time you upload the money to Coinbase and you buy your USDC and your Ethereum, you very well will have a 5 to 7 day wait period. So be thinking ahead. You're not going to be able to get that money here on the same day that you uploaded it to Coinbase, okay? And you can always send money to the wallet. Now remember, if your Exodus or Kraken, they're going to give you that code. Save that code. Either print it out, okay? Print out those. They're going to give you like 12 words with a space between them, 12 individual words. That is your code that you will need on your Exodus or Kraken wallet in order to get into it. If you're getting into it from a new place, like if you want to set up your phone and have that wallet there as well, you're going to need it. So you're going to want to either print it out and put it in a safe or store it with a password protected folder or something somewhere where you can get to it in case you need to get to it. Otherwise, once you log in, like on your desktop, you'll be able to log in with the username and password like anything else, right? But it's if you want to match it up with your phone and you want to be on the same wallet, you'll need that key because that key actually holds the information for your wallet for how much money you have in there. All right. It's kind of funky. Don't worry about it. That's it. You're done. Now you have yourself funded. If you are having trouble, if you live in a state or you live in a country where they don't allow casinos, get in our Discord, create a ticket, and we can help you get set up on stake.com. Okay. We'll help you. And we'll get you all verified and all that kind of stuff. We can get you set up. So don't worry about it. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below or jump into Discord, create a ticket there or send me a DM. All right. Good luck. Be a good human. Be very careful. Check, double check, triple check before you send anything. Make sure you got the right coin and you got the right crypto and you got the right network address and you'll be good to go. All right. We'll see you guys at the casino. Cheers.